Welcome back to our quiet time in Gospel according to Mark. And I am in chapter 8. I want to invite you to participate in my observation. We are located in different places, our experiences are different. So when you respond, write one or two sentences how this passage is applicable in your context and what has been your experience. We can make our studies very fruitful and meaningful that way. I notice in chapter 8 there are different subtitles. So there are more than one theme, a big idea that might emerge from any chapter. But my observation today is beginning at chapter 8 verse 14. Verse 14. Let me read out that one from NIV Bible.
Subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon so you will receive more notification.
The disciples had forgotten to bring bread except for one loaf they had with them in the boat. Be careful, Jesus warned them. Watch out for the yeast of the Pharisees and that of Herod. They discussed this with one another and said, It is because we have no bread. Aware of their discussion, Jesus asked them, Why are you talking about having no bread? Do you still not see or understand? Are your hearts hardened? Do you have eyes but fail to see and ears but fail to hear? And don't you remember when I broke the 5 loaves for the 5,000, how many basketfuls of pieces did you pick up? 12, they replied. And when I broke the 7 loaves for the 4,000, how many basketfuls of pieces did you pick up? They answered, 7. He said to them, Do you still not understand? So don't be surprised that in spite of so many teachings, so many instructions, so many miracles, so many stories and testimonies, as a leader, as a pastor, it is possible that people still may not understand, may not see that what you want to show, may not hear what you are trying to teach. So, as a leader, as a pastor, don't get frustrated, because Jesus, even after performing so many miracles, he was surrounded by his own disciples who had difficulty to understand what he was doing. They failed to understand who he was and what was he doing and what was expected of them. In fact, in verse 27 onwards, he asked them, Who do people say I am? And they very conveniently replied, Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others, one of the prophets. But what about you? He asked. Who do you say I am? There was only one disciple out of the 12. Peter answered, You are the Christ. And even Peter, you know the story, what happened to Peter. So, my brothers and sisters, it is possible that you may have people around you, may fail to see things that you see, may fail to hear what you are trying to say. They may not remember the things that you have done or what God has done in their life. They may not even perhaps appreciate what you're doing. They may have difficulty in remembering things. Their hearts are hardened. So take courage, be encouraged, because even our Master had a difficult time in the first century, and the world has not changed much. It is still the same. I want to hear from you. Why do you think people do not see what Jesus wanted to show them? Do not hear what Jesus was trying to teach them, even today. And do not remember sometime what God has done in their life. Why do you think that people's heart is so hardened? And even after 2,000 years of the wonderful history of church, so many men and women of God who have gone before us have great testimony, beginning from William Carey and great many missionaries gave their life. Still we see people in and around us, inside our church, they are struggling to trust Jesus, struggling to be obedient and faithful Christians. Why do you think so? I would like to hear from you. May God bless you this day. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon so you will receive more notification.